Money as a means of generosity can be a tough topic for students, especially seeing as we're inclined to think that we don't have any. Realistically, we're still in one of the most financially privileged positions in the world, and God cares about how we bless His kingdom with the privileges He's given us. Paul says the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. The love of money, but not money itself, constrains us as instruments for radical generosity. When we seek abundance of resources, luxury goods and experiences, or even to some degree financial security, we forfeit the good of our neighbour. If our attitude to our money is one of rights and ownership, we will never endeavour to be radically generous because we'll always be feeling as if we're giving out of what we're entitled to, not what God has freely given us. You can love money and still give, but you will always feel that what you've given away should have been yours, and this attitude will only produce a greater sense of entitlement to the money that you're withholding. The way we spend our money is also important when we consider radical generosity. Christians are called to use wisdom and discernment, not just with their charitable giving, but also with their day-to-day spending. Do I really need that new pair of shoes? Do I really have to eat meat with every meal? As students, we can often grasp tightly to our finances, and when financial blessing comes, we desire to treat ourselves, and this is no bad thing. But what if we saw everything we have as being richly provided for us by God? If we come to understand our financial positions as one of stewarding the resources that God has given us, then we might be more inclined to support the needs of others. Jesus says, "For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." Testing our hearts is easy when we look at where our money is going. If nothing or minuscule amounts are being given away to the life and ministries of our churches, we probably ought to ask ourselves why. Do we not care, or are we hoping that someone else more privileged than us has got it covered? Christ compels us not only to give out of our abundance, but also to give outside of what is comfortable. Jesus commended the widow, who gave all that she had in comparison to the rich man who gave vastly larger sums. Christ commended the sacrifice and not the sum. So some practical challenges for our financial giving. Take the time to review your giving over the past year. How much do you think you gave? Do you think that you could be giving more? Pray into places where God would have you be more generous. Be thankful for your financial privileges and seek to glorify God with the resources He's given you in your attitude and stewardship and giving.